Hi everybody, welcome. Welcome back to my channel. So it's a long time no see you now. Long time no see you now. You never missed me. Well, I missed you guys. I just couldn't find the time and I found it now. So we're gonna get into it. So as per usual, every month our TBR jar picks or TBR read for the month. Typically I do like 5 picks, but this month I think it's my birthday. It's my birthday. Yeah. So it's my it's my birthday month. So I'm thinking about doing 6 and do 7. We're gonna do 7. And I know why we're doing 7 because I'm gonna be 27. Oh god, well. I'm gonna be 27. Yeah. Grateful for life always. So we're going to do 7 of them. Right? So before we go into the video and picking from a TBR jar, the first book on my TBR for the month of April is The Fisherman by Shigozi Obioma. And in the last video, I did tell you that I bought this book because in the event that it is chosen for April's read, I want to have the physical copy. I like having the physical copy of the books that I am reading for my book club. We are doing it this month because this is what was voted. So we are going to get into the video now. We are going to pick our TBR read, and I love this. I love this part so much. If you guys know, from January or February, I love doing this part. Right. Oh wait, can't look. Okay. So this is the first one out of 7, and 7 is the number of perfection. Right, and yeah, shout out to Shein for my hoodie. I love these type of hoodies that have the little writing. This is stronger than the storm, and yeah, and then it has got that. Yeah, it has a cross. I don't know if you can really see, but it has a cross there. Cutesy. Okay, so the first one is, you can't be serious. Read the book you least want to read. Hey, them are something I set up, you know. Them are something I real set up. May I tell you? This is the book that I least want to read. It's called By Way of Sorrow by Robin Gilly. I don't know, right? But this book, I believe, is a thriller, and I have been getting into thriller, and I love them. But there's something in this book that yeah, I don't know if it's the blood on the cover, what it is. It just never excite me, and it was actually gifted by my sister. Shout out Anna. But and then because of that, I left it on my TBR because it was gifted by my sister, and yeah, but something about it. But we're gonna read it this month. We're gonna get it over with and done. Okay, so time to pick the second book. I don't know why I keep on locking it up. Alright. Getting into the nitty gritty, you know. Guys, be nice to me. It's my birthday month. Seriously. Okay? Seriously. And I want to say, guys, that in the bio below, I'll be dropping my birthday wish list. So if any one of you would like to gift me something for my birthday, of course, I would feature it on my next video. I would appreciate it. You know I'm a lover now. Yeah. So the next one is book with a tree on the cover. That one seems interesting. Okay, let me get some options because I think I have options. I thought I had options for this one. However, the other books have leaves on it, and I don't think it's necessarily considered to be a tree, you know. So here we are with this one, What Comes After by Joanne Tompkins. I know absolutely nothing about this book. I believe it's a thriller. So it says, after the shocking death of 2 teenage boys tear apart a community In the Pacific Northwest, an unfamiliar pregnant girl emerges out of the woods and into the lives of those same boys' family. Okay, interesting. The universe really hear me when me I say I want to get into thrillers, you know. Ain't that crazy? Why is it a bunch of thrillers? Guys, I've been loving thrillers. I used to be I used to be so much into romance, and now romance annoy me. It annoy me like, give me some good murder mystery. That me I talk about. Yes. And on that note, I want to shout out two thriller books that I have read recently. One is called A Girl Like Us, I think by the author Anna. Talk about messy rich family. Talk about corrupt. That's that book. Literally, if it was a Netflix series, I would watch it. Yeah, Netflix. Hint, hint. Yeah. And then the next one now is The Summer Guest. I'm currently in the middle of that one as we speak. I'm about halfway done. Guys, the book have me. Can't put it down. I literally putting it down for this video. But you see, as it's on my mind. It's on my mind. So it's a story about a little girl that goes missing in Maine, and I'm not even saying anymore. Guys, read the book. Read the book. I don't know if it's because I'm new to thriller and why I'm so fascinated, but I love it. Like, I just want to give every thriller book 4 and 5 star. Every one of them. For sure, no. Like, I read a romance recently and it was a 2 star, and I've never given a romance 2 star. It was yes, what is? No, sir. No, sir. This so nice. I have been converted. Okay? I have been converted. Alright, so we're going to get now into, I think this is, yeah, the third one. We're going to get right into it. Okay. Please be nice to me. Book with a fun first line. I might know to go through all of my book them to look on the first line. What a task. Alright, guys. Gi- give me a minute. So this is the book that we are gonna choose. It's called Four Aunties and a Wedding. It's written by Jesse Sotanto. And yeah, I'm gonna read the first line for you guys on and why I chose this one. So it says, I try not to breathe as the last corset hook is yanked into place. Ow, that's digging into my rib cage. Yeah, that seemed like a fun first line to me. And yeah, really and truly, guys, I booked up on this line. I'm never want to go no further to look through all of the book them. That was gonna be rough. So this is what we are doing. So it is about a wedding, and I think some mafia people is going to interrupt our wedding. So we're going to do the fourth one, and I said 7 doors, but guys, you tell that was like a workout. Okay, so finally a green one. Book with brown on the cover. Alright, this should be easier to do. Alright, guys, so these are the options. We have People Person by Candice Carty Williams, and we have Piecing Me Together by Renee Watson. And I love, guys, and if you're asking me what the brown is, brown skin girl. Eh, yeah, that's like, hey, yes, brown skin, pretty little brown skin girl. Oh yes, I love both of these authors, so I am very torn about it. But I don't know which one I'm gonna choose. Let's read on the back. Okay, so this is the author of Candice, the author of Queenie, and I actually loved Queenie. Okay, so this is about half sibling, and then this is a story of a girl who believes she must get out of her poor neighborhood if she's ever going to succeed. Why is this giving me Whoa, why is this giving me something the vibes? What's this again? OMG. I remember in And So I Roar, but I'm not remembering what the first one is. Look on my bookshelf. The Girl with the Louding Voice, and I love that book. I think I'm going to read this one. Our book is The Piecing Me Together by Renee Watson. Alright guys, so we're gonna pick the fifth one now. Alright. Book with a face on the cover. Alright. Okay. Okay. I have so many books with faces. Well, face on the cover, but I choosing this one because I actually really want to read it. So this has faces on the cover. So that's People Person by Candice Carty Williams. So that will be our fifth book. Right, the sixth one now. I feel like I'm getting a lot of yellows. Book with the author's name begins with P. P? Okay, that's interesting. Alright. Okay, so I have two options. We have Night Bloom by Peace Adomedi, and yeah, he is the author of His Only Wife, and I love that book. Okay, and then we have Inexpressible Island by Paulina Simons, right? And guys, I don't think I'm gonna read this one because this, look at it, the end of Forever Saga, which means that I have to read the entire. I don't like reading the end of the book, like end of a series. Yeah, and I'm not in the mood to really start a series right now. So I think there's two other books in this series. So yeah, we ain't doing that one this month. Okay, maybe next month. We'll see about that. Maybe next month will be series month, but not this month. Okay. So we have Night Bloom by Peace Ado Medi. Excited about this one. I loved His Only Wife. And now for the final selection. We finally made it to number 7. That's all right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7. Which I want drop out. Okay. Please be great. Okay, please be great. Okay. Green. Book with a color in the title. Oh, in the title. Why is it that I felt like I read it? I read it as book with a color on the cover. Because I mean, that's like all of, obviously all of my books. But it said book with a color in the title. Okay. Okay. All right. So we have 3 options. We have, well, I have 2 of them that says black. Black is not much of a color, it's more like a shade, but yeah. So we have The Other Black Girl by Miss Harris. Then we have In Every Mirror She's Black by Lola. And I never realized how kind of thick, kind of feel thickish, but yeah. And then we have Bright Red Fruit by Safia Elio. And because black is not much of a color, I think I'm going to go with the color. I want to be true to what the prompt says. So yeah, and I love this cover. I love it so much. Look at that pretty girl. Oh, this could have used to the face one. You know, so beautiful. Yeah, but this book is, it is actually not like a regular novel. It's about 2 poets, and so the entire book is like poetry. Like, all right, let me read. But it tells a story, right? So it starts off saying, For my loves, for the poet. So when I originally opened it, I was so confused. I'm like, I never buy a poetry book, you know. So what is this? But yeah, so I said, why did I do it? Why did I lie? And then it gives like, it's like poetry. You see that? Yeah, so every book is like, it's like, you know, every chapter. You don't even really have chapter, it's just poems. but each tells a story, like back and forth between the poets. So that should be interesting. I'm coming out of my comfort zone this year, and especially for my birthday month. So that should be interesting. I really want to see how that is done and how well it flows. Yeah, so those are books for the month of April. We're gonna go over them once more. So we're starting off with The Fisherman by Shigozi Obioma. Then we have By Way of Sorrow by Robin Gale. Then we have What Comes After by Joanne Tompkins. Looking good. Then we have Four Aunties and a Wedding by Jessie Sutanto. Then we have Piecing Me Together by Renee Watsu, my little namesake. Then People Person by Candice Carty Williams. Then Night Bloom by Peace Adzo Medi. And then finally, we have Bright Red Fruit. Thank you for tuning in once again to my channel. Remember to like, comment, and of course, subscribe if you have not as yet. And guys, nothing wrong if you binge watch my video. Yeah, somebody told me that they actually sit down and just watch my videos back to back, and I appreciate it. I appreciate the support, and yeah, the like, share it out to persons. I love you guys as much as you love me. Yeah, so stay tuned guys for the next video. Bye.